So we have 4 types of prayers, believe it or not, hinted in the 4 species that we take. You have the myrtle branches, which are tripled. You have, on the hadassah, it has to be mishulash. The law is that a kosher myrtle branch to be used for the Sukkot festival, for the lulav, taking the lulav, has to be triple. There has to be 3 badim, 3 leaves of myrtle sprouting at the same level. This corresponds to the 3 prayers which were instituted by Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. That Avram davened in the morning. From him we learn out to the morning prayer service. Yitzchak prayed in the mincha afternoon time. From him we learn out the afternoon prayer. And Yaakov prayed at night, at the night time, and from him we learn the evening prayer. So this is the idea of the hadassah. And just like the hadassah has a smell but has no taste, this is expressed also that people are careful to daven. You know, when they get to daven, it's done formally and officially. But many people feel no taste in their davening. They feel no connection. It's very hard to concentrate and to feel ta'am, to feel taste in the davening. Just like the myrtle has no taste. It has a smell, but there's no taste. So that is corresponding to the daily davening, which is very difficult to connect to. Then we have the aravah, the willow branch, which grows on water. And that corresponds to the book of Psalms, because the whole book of Psalms is hinted to in the 7 kolot of King David. There's a chapter, Mizmor LeDavid, where that's mentioned 7 times that King David, he called out over the water. It's called just the 7 voices of King David over the water. And the whole book of Psalms goes under that category of the 7 types of voices that King David expressed over the water. Plus, since on the festival of Sukkot, we're judged, nidonim al hamayim, we're judged for water, which is why on the last day of Sukkot, Hoshana Rabbah, we're excessive in grabbing the 4 species and encircling 7 times the bima, and we're screaming a lot in order that we should be saved and have a year of plentiful rain. We pray also about the rain, that all the fruit and the produce, because if there's no rain, there's no food, and if there's no food, there's no life. So this idea of water associated with the festival of Sukkot, and the 7th day of Sukkot is associated with the 7th supernal guest, which is King David. Plus, on Hoshana Rabbah, after midnight, the custom is to say the entire book of Psalms. So Psalms is connected a lot to the willow branch, where it grows on water. It's called the willow branch because it needs a lot of water. Arvei nachal, the willow branches that grow along the stream, because a willow tree needs a lot of water in order to grow. And even during the festival of Sukkot, you have to always keep it moist and fresh, that it doesn't wither, because it's very easy to wither and dry up. So we can associate the willow branch to Tehillim. Written prayers are like the lulav, which is like a dagger. You feel like you're shooting words up. This is especially true with Rav Noson's prayers. You can feel very much associated to his prayers and the connection, and how he's helping you to express yourself through his words. It's like a dagger, which is a very powerful prayer. However, the goal is the etrog, the heart. The etrog is shaped like a heart, where the prayer is coming from your heart. The prayers of the heart are the most powerful prayers. You can shoot prayers like a dagger with force, but ultimately the goal is to get your heart softened enough that you're really, really pouring out your heart before Hashem. That is associated with hitbodedut. We take the 4 species on Sukkot in order to activate the energy of these 4 categories of prayer as a preparation for Simchat Torah, that we can be guaranteed that we will use the Torah that we're starting again on Simchat Torah, after Simchat Torah, and we will make sure to daven all year round, coupled with our Torah study, so that we will be able to properly absorb the Torah and bring it to actual accomplishment and a reality.